And now for a name. Green and brown. Brown is mostly mechanical Digimon and puppets, whilst green are the plant-based Digimons. And animal is plant and animal, green, so... Hmm... I think I'll call it... Nature's... I don't know, junk, but spelled weirdly. There we go. Junk, but spelled J-N-K. Why the heck not? There we go. Nature's junk. Then this gotta be red and blue, so... Well, I think I will call it this. This is water theme plus fire elemental, iconic. So let's name it. You know, I immediately changed my mind afterwards on what I was thinking. Hang on. Did not mean to be that messy, sorry. I guess for now call it... Whoops. Misspelled there. Fluid. Blue plus the ed from red, so fluid. Wow, let's add some more blue and red cards, if I have any. I do have a lot of red cards, which is phenomenal. Okay, just want to check. Yep, getting rid of Candlemon, so let's put Agumon in. Rid of Kunamon for another Agumon. Getting rid of Elecmon for a Guilmon. Then Patamon for another Guilmon. Patamon for a Hawkmon. Gabumon for a Renamon. Insamon is 1-1. It's worse than a Palmon, honestly, but... Well, I'm making a blue deck, so kinda have to. There, Kisamon. Let's add more red cards. Biomon. And Penguinmon. How strong are you? 1-1. Ugh. Fine. There we go. Now this deck has more blue and red compared to the others. How about a Vegemon? Might as well make it a Vegemon. No, I did not, okay. Just make it a Gabumon then, so this league is the best they can offer. Let's make this a Tortamon then, just for something. There we go. Now I have sort of balanced out the decks. Or at least made them different enough so that I know the difference. Hello, Fairy, and that's nice to hear that you're going to go out shopping. Alright, let's leave the card shop and beat up some more fish. Honestly, what was if you fish from here? Because I know you can fish here. I don't remember, was it Digimon or Koalamon you fished here? Yeah, might as well find out. What is your fish from here? In Asuka City, you fish up Koalamons. Well, that's very convenient. Very convenient indeed, because I'm right in the city, so I can just heal if need be. And dead fish. Perfect. Alright, 8 more battles, and I will learn a technique with Cubimon. Well, at least a new Digivolution. But I will probably reach level 10 with Renamon before then. It's Renamon's level 9 right now, right? Or is Renamon still level 8? Well, I'll find out after this battle what level Renamon was. Stay down? Damn. Didn't. Why didn't you dodge a Renamon? I know you're faster than Quelamon. Speed means being faster means you should dodge more, not get hit more. There, good Renamon. Okay, yeah, she was level 8, okay. Yeah, and there we go, level 9. Speaking of level 9. Alright, so she'll probably not get to level 20. Because it may be more than 7 battles that needs to be done to level up. Since Quelamon should now give 9 or 8 experience points to the Digivolution instead of 10 points, which is a guaranteed level up. And I know that because of Kotamon grinding against the Quelamon earlier at level 9, and Dynamon managed to not get a level up among the Quelamons. That's what I'm talking about, Renamon. Dodging. Now come on! Why is the game like this? Giving the AI a dodge when I'm dodging. That this better mean the Quelamon's not gonna dodge. Good. I was gonna be angry if the Quelamon also dodged me when I dodged it. Because then we'll just be at an impasse. I wonder how the old people are, how they're just fine with me beating up fish right here. Like, how are those two old people just minding their business? I keep fishing up a fish, and then make my fox become a bigger fox and shoot lightning bolts at the fish. And then you stand there like, oh, we're completely fine and unbothered by this. And there we go, learned Ice Blow. That is exactly what I knew, that Renamon does not get a low technique at level 15, Renamon gets a technique at level 15. Because Renamon learns a new skill or anything related to a skill every 10 levels, instead of every 5 levels that Dynamon had. Oh, come on. Don't be like this, Quelamon. Okay. I'm not gonna play it that risky. I'm gonna heal, and then see if the Thunderbolt would have one-shot enough. But then I could afford to try it. Because otherwise, if he wouldn't have died from the Thunderbolt, I would have been screwed. So, yep, I made the right choice by healing there. Made the right choice. And Qualamar's now down. Not a level up. That was 3 battles before not leveling up. That should be like 8 points then, or 8 or 7 then, if it was 3 and then not roll over to a level up. Since it's not like they do the calculation all over again, the champions, if they didn't get 10 experience for the battle, they just continue counting it. Like it continues over. So like if you do 2 battles that are 9 experience, then okay. I was not expecting the Quailum to just dodge me normally. That's just annoying, man. That the Quailum dodged my normal attack. What the hell? Well, I guess this would be experience for Patamon then. Oh, come on! Quailum, why are you like this? You're almost dead. Stop resisting. Ow! That's what I say to that. Thank you. Man, that was rude. Well, oh wow. 2 battles and level up Patamon, that's interesting. So apparently Patamon only needs 80 experience to become level 5 to 6. Good to know. Or at least within that range. Because maybe it wasn't exactly 80 experience, but around that range. Heal from Gatomon because the Quailamon decided to be a jerk. Underground path. And continue fishing. And I am not sure I'm gonna solve Patamon's grinding. Because Renamon could do the Quailamon grinding not a problem because it learns lightning, which is Quailamon's weakness. But Patamon will not learn lightning, so I'm not sure, and come on! Stop being so annoying, Quailamon! Why is it these last 2 Quailamons decide to be complete assholes? Excuse my language there, I did not need to let that word slip. I'm gonna be more mindful and... Alright, I guess I blasted you all. So yay, blast Digivolving on an enemy that basically has 0 HP. A waste of a blast evolution. At least I can demonstrate the whole ultimates do more damage. Yeah, there we go. As you see, when Cubimon used normal attack, Cubimon did 85 attack, or 85 damage. Taomon does 148 damage. And that's only because Taomon is an ultimate level. Because I believe Taomon just has 10 more attack compared to Renamon, compared to Cubimon, stat-wise. Yet, the damage output was so much higher than just 10 points of strength. Alright, Renamon reached level 10, so now I need to figure out where to grind Patamon at. Because Patamon doesn't have a reliable attack stat, unlike Kotamon, to fall back on. Yeah, no, he only has 74. So I guess he could have an attack stat if I give him the bamboo. No, it's not that viable, just... Just 8 more attack was not very reliable at all. Oh well. I'll just have Patamon beat up other stuff then, and not Quailmon. It would be a suboptimal experience for Angemon, but I don't really care that much because I'm not gonna use Patamon long term anyway, so it doesn't really matter if Patamon doesn't get an optimal amount of experience in Angemon. Really doesn't matter that much. Oh, and I might as well say right now the 2 Digimons I'm considering replacing Patamon with, because I don't remember if I said that on my first stream or not, but it is between Guilmon or Vmon that I'm going to use instead of Patamon. Now, I know I could do Agumon, but if I do Agumon, I'm just gonna get a Digimon that needs the exact same amount of experience as Patamon, since Agumon is just as slow as gaining levels as Patamon is. However, if I get Guilmon or Vmon, then they will be comparable to the other two. If I get a Vmon, then he will level up the same time Kotemon would. If I were to get a Guilmon, then he would level up the exact same time Renamon would, because those two share experience groups with each other. Let's just do a card battle and see how my new decks do, instead of just the default deck. Use the Mirai deck. Good, I drew Kalamon. Alright. Pretty alright hand, I guess. Now I can use this program card. Draw a card from deck and put one from hand in trash. Yeah, it's not that good of a card. There are better versions of this card later on in the game, but for what it's worth, it's useful enough. Let's summon... Let's summon a Kotemon, sure. Let's summon Kotemon. I mean, he's 5 times more worth than a freaking Candlemon, so it's a big improvement summoning Kotemon over Candlemon. There we go, using up all my cards, and yeah, I'm gonna win easily. Doesn't matter how many Patamons she summons, I will still win the match. I do 25 damage. And I think the AI realized that as well, and therefore can summon one Patamon. Because I believe there's another summon Patamon she has in her hand. Or maybe not? Maybe it's a summon Palmon, but for some reason AI doesn't want to use the Palmon. Nice, summon Calamon a second time. Again, got a pretty good hand. Right, so this match went smoothly because I happened to get good draws. Yeah, I'm not going to use any of my program cards. I misflicked. I meant to press triangle. You can't do anything. I'm still going to win this match, hands down. If you were to use the last card in your hand, then maybe, but no, you still just want to hold on to that last card for some reason. And victory is mine! Mine! Give me your 2A booster! Wow, I lost that fight. I'll beat you next time. Sure you will. Sure you will. Tamer Natsumi. I'm not gonna kick any trees because the Patamon has to fight a Cardmon, and while the Patamon struggles with a Quailamon, how would it be with a part worse? Uh, hmm. Oh, hello, Kuagamon. You will die in one hit because you are You have no defense. Oh god, Patamon's strength is so awful, Kuwagamon lives even. That's very unfortunate. That's kind of why I don't like using Patamon. Because this is where Patamon's lack of strength is really showing compared to the others. Because the fact that Patamon cannot even one-shot a weak... Okay. What the heck, Kuwagamon? I beat up one of you and you decide to gang up on me and ambush me? What the hell? Well, at least I can show off the normal Digivolution scene for today's stream. Probably showed it off on my first stream as well, but hey, at least I'll show it off for this stream. Oh no, wait, I did that earlier with Kotemon. What am I talking about? I completely blanked that Kotemon got ambushed earlier by a Tapirmon. Or no, wait, I didn't Digivolve then. I just let him flee as a Kotemon. Man, I'm being really bad at keeping track of what I've been doing right now in battles. But in my defense, I'm mixing up fights that I didn't even do though, so I'm not completely off the rails. It's me forgetting details of a fight I didn't do makes sense, because I ran from the fight. But if I were to mix up details from actual combat, then one could be worried. But that hasn't happened yet, so no need to worry there. Alright, can I beat you, Tamer Lucia? I'm confident in my card battle skills. Okay, good. Let's see how this goes. Against her Ogre Folder. I guess she wants to own a swamp one of these days, since she has an Ogre Folder. Right? Decent draw. Yes, exactly. Oops, all ogres. Hey, Mushroomon is not an ogre. I mean, neither is Gotsumon, but definitely not Mushroomon. What the hell? Mushroomon is a mushroom. How could you... Oh no, wait. I guess she has a Mushroomon because mushrooms grow in swamps? So I guess that's why she has Mushroomon? And for Gotsumon, just the rocks you find everywhere? Alright, good. Now I drew Calomon. Okay, hold on. I could get something good going here. There we go. Sorry, Patamon, but Devimon's 2 extra attack powers is more prioritized than your extra 1 hit point that you have over Devimon. Oh no, you kind of had the same idea as I did. But my idea would be better because I'm gonna have a 4 combo. Yeah, I'm gonna win because I have 4th Goblimon in my hand. There we go, 28-24. 6-3. So yeah, it's a weird multiplier. Like, I don't know the exact multiplier of what 4 cards get versus 3 cards, but it is there. Because math-wise, it didn't make sense. That a 2-1 card times 4 became 26-28. Sorry, 24-26. Yes, you can rebattle them as many times as you want. You just have to leave and come back to do that. Oh, look, who's here? A kid tamer. Kid, can you card battle? Then I'll play with you for a while. At least I believe that's how it was in the European version. I'm gonna check after this guy. No, these are optional. I'm just doing these because I want to collect all the cards. I did say in my first stream that I do want to 100% the game as much as possible. And to 100% the game, I need to collect every card. And the best way to do so is by doing card battles so I can get booster packs. Yeah, I win this. Yeah, if I don't kill him, I still win because he will live on 1, I will live on 5. So I still win this. Good. Hey, Calamon, nice. Ah, if only I drew another Haguramon or something like that, then that would be an excellent hand. It's still a good hand though, because I still got the boosting cards, which I'm gonna need. Alright, plus 10 HP to Digimon. It doesn't matter who I do it to, because the plus 10 is overall. I just like focusing on one Digimon. And then 10 extra attack power to Digimon. No, he's summoning a Gomamon. Okay, I still win. Okay, good. Whatever he had in his last hand was not important. I still win. Good. Victory was mine. Move forward. That's a pretty good booster. Well, I'll now find out if you have to exit the map or not, if you can just talk to them. Huh? What? I lost. Oops, I thought you were just another branch. Okay, no, you do not have to leave. You can just talk to them again. You can do that. The boosters are not random. Like, this guy will always give a 4A. And I guess I didn't really pay attention. I do need a better card than Agurumon in the first turn. So let's summon Nanimon, that is improperly named Bomber Nanimon. Because one can clearly see in the image, that is a Nanimon, not a Bomber Nanimon. Because Bomber Nanimon is all, well, black colored like a regular cartoon bomb. Nanimon is skin colored. And this is a skin colored bomb, so that's a Nanimon, not a bomb colored bomb. Yeah, I'm not afraid, because I have a rookie Digimon in my hand. Your blue move did nothing. I can still play my blue card. Yeah, there we go. Wise decision summoning that Nanimon. There we go. I win the first round. Let's see how the second round goes. Dang it, Drew Impmon. Not that it matters, but it's still more fun to draw Calamon than to draw Imp. Not because Impmon's a bad Digimon, it's only because, well, in most card games, it's better to go first than going last. Well, I lose this round. I drew too many Muchumon and Hagurumons. Well, now I'll be able to find out what card to use in the third round. Alright, what does he do in his third round? Alright. I think I know what I want to summon. I want Tortomon. And I say goodbye to Palmon because Gotsumon has 1 more HP. Which this time that is more value. Again, your blue remove means nothing to me. I used rookie cards for blue because this means nothing. You're wasting cards. You're wasting your cards, man. Or I guess maybe not. I should have paid attention to Gekomon in my hand. Whoops. Well, I still win this round. Or no. Okay, I'm gonna lose. Oh wait, no, it's just an extra 9 and 8. Let's see, how many points? Ah, crud, I'm just 7 points higher. Nah, he's gonna win. Damn it. He's gonna win anyway, so might as well surrender. Well, if I paid attention to the fact that Gekomon was in my hand, I probably would have won that match. But I didn't, so that was on me.